What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of An Twinja. We are still playing some battle spot doubles, but we're switching the team up a bit. I felt that last team just couldn't get the job done against like weird bulky stuff, so I decided to switch it up. I'm going to be using one of my favorite cores here. This is what I've used in previous iterations when I've played battle spot doubles in Gen 7. This is going to be Darkium Z T-Tar, Citrus Berry Amoonguss, Focus Ash Excadrill, Salaman's Ite Mega Salamence, still using the Choice Scarf Latios, and Life Orb Pheromosa. So what this team excels at is it's obviously a Sandstorm team that can be paired with T-Tar Excadrill, or you can go T-Tar Amoonguss, or Salamence Amoonguss, or, you know, Amoonguss Pheromosa if they don't have like AoE Fire, or have any of these Pokemon. Almost all of them are decent switch-ins to protect Tyranitar from the things that it's weak against. T-Tar's weak against Ground, Steel, Fairy. You have things can switch in to reduce all of that damage and just keep the momentum going and just pretty much win the game within a few turns. So hopefully this team works. Hopefully you guys like this team's playstyle. We're going to hop in some games and see if we can win some. Here we go. Alright, so our first game is going to be a QR team. It's going to be Whimsicott Arcanine, Garchomp Coco, Beanie, and Celesteela. Looks to be like a VGC 2017 team, so hopefully we can kind of pick it apart. So we see Tyranitar kind of works here. I think it works here. Against the Whimsicott, though, the Whimsicott's the problem, because he's going to be able to get the Tailwind off if he really wants it. So I think I'm going to go T-Tar Excadrill, and that only really loses to Garchomp, but I think I'll be fine either way. So we're going to go T-Tar Excadrill. How does Amoonguss look here? Amoonguss is very good against those opposing Tabus, but it's really weak against everything else. I mean, I could just technically bring Pheromosa and hope that he doesn't Tailwind me. I think we'll do that instead. I don't think Salamence is necessarily required here. I think we're going to bring Latios. Latios can lock up that Garchomp with Ice Beam, make an HP ground the other two. That's about it. You can get a free... It sucks that... I think Latios is actually good. It's just like I don't see it winning me the game. Salamence is also really good, but it's kind of walled by Steela. So this is kind of a hard matchup. I think I'm going to bring the Latios, though. Alright, hopefully we don't get Tailwind turn 1. That's like the big problem. Like if we get Tailwind in turn 1, we're in for a bad time. Maybe I should have actually just went like Tyranitar Salamence and tried to trade Tailwinds with him. But he overall has like a higher speed tiering than I do because he has like Coco and Garchomp versus I have like, you know, actually no, my speed tiering is much higher. I should have went Salamence and something else and just traded Tailwinds with him. I could have went Salamence Mosa, and that would have locked up anything trying to check my Ments, like any of his Tapu. So it's a misplay. I should have went Salamence and Mosa. Let's see if he reads this as I readjust my camera, because it was way too low. T-Tar Excadrill still works, though. T-Tar Excadrill still works for what I'm trying to get done. So Celesteela Garchomp, I'm fine with this. Alright, so it's most likely a Scarf Chomp, right? Like 90% Scarf Chomp here. I'm thinking about Darkium Zing that Steel. That looks so juicy. Yeah, I actually am. I think I am. So we're going to go Mega, or not Mega, sorry. We're going to go for the Black Hole Eclipse Darkium Z onto the Celesteela. I'm actually just going to switch out Excadrill for Latios. This will be blocking the potential Earthquake, and then we can just Ice Beam the Garchomp next turn, which is a pretty good play. I don't really think T-Tar is going to be able to KO the Steela, but I do think T-Tar can live through an Earthquake. A worst case scenario, we get Tech Raged, but who wouldn't Earthquake this board as a Garchomp user? So we're trying to bait him. Hopefully we didn't activate his Sand Veil with our Sandstorm. So we're going to see what he goes for. I guess he could technically protect. I think he might be Wide Guarding, because like the double Rock Slide could be a problem that he doesn't want to deal with. It's kind of hard to say. I don't really. He could also be switching out, but Excadrill looks like it's switching first, which means it's obviously the fastest thing on the board. Coming in with Latios, one of my favorite legendary Pokemon. He's going for the Earthquake. I'm assuming this is a Scarf Chomp. I think my T-Tar can just eat it. Like I should just be able to eat the Earthquake. Come on, T-Tar. Give you one time, just eat the Earthquake. Alright, and then we gotta be faster than Steel, but I should just be faster than a Steel. We're gonna be faster than Steel. We're gonna go for the Darkium Z, a move that you very rarely ever see in Pokemon, and it's one of my favorites, especially the animation. It looks so cool. It's gonna be the Black Hole Eclipse, I think is the name of it. It's boosted off of Crunch, so it's not as strong as like a Rockium Z boosted off of Stone Edge, but it's actually made to fight things like Cresselia, so it's made to hit things like Cresselia. So here we go. We're gonna hit the Steela. I'm not trying to KO it. It'd be really cool, but, you know, it's not really required. So he's going for the Flash Cannon up onto what was the Excadrill. I think he was trying to break a Sash there. And I really have no problems with the play that happened this turn. So we see the way things happen. Latios is the only thing that actually takes damage. That's kind of funny. And this is one of the good things about using this Latios set that I am using. I'm using Scarf Latios. So even if that is a Scarf Chomp, I am still faster and he doesn't know, which is just generally good for me, I think. And we know that his Garchomp's faster than my T-Tar, so that I think means that he's not vested or anything like that. So the worst case scenario here is like Sand Veil or Yachi Berry or Focus Sash. We're just going to pop the Ice Beam onto the Garchomp. No need to really go for a Draco or anything like that because he can switch into one of his 2 fairies and Ice Beam would still hit those. So Ice Beam's a much better play here. Like I said, it only really gets beaten by a couple options, and we are going to be able to take out the Garchomp, and he probably cannot believe that his Garchomp loses a Scarf Latios, but you know, that's why we use Scarf Latios. It is made to kill those Landorus's, those Garchomps, all those things that just have choice Scarfs. Well, we're them, but better, because Latios is better than everything. So, unfortunately, we're locked into Ice Beam, but we can always just switch and come back in. We can use HP Ground on Tapu Kokos, we can use Psychics on Tapu Finis, so we're going to see Arcanine here. I don't really want to go for yeah, I'm not a big fan of using Ice Beam on Arcanine or using Ice Beam on Feeny, so I think I am going to be switching out here, and I'm probably just going to pop like a raw Stone Edge onto the Arcanine if I can hit it. I have Excadrill in the back and Pheromosa. I might just need to fodder a couple of these guys. I might protect with my Tyranitar. Let me see what I have in the back. So Pheromosa can lock up that Feeny if I can make contact just a little bit. Alright, well, what we're going to do, we're actually just going to try and Stone Edge here. And we're gonna go for the, I'm going to switch. I'm going to try and switch in. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I can't just be that guy that tries to switch in his Excadrill. It'd be a game loss, I think. I'm going to try and switch an Excadrill. Let's try it. Let's try to switch an Excadrill. Like, what would he be using on me? Muddy Water? I have a Sash. What would, like, he's going to be using Moonblast, I think. I think he's going to be using Moonblast on the Latios slot. And it would not do that much to Excadrill. He's going for a Flare Blitz on it with he. I swear if he's hitting my Latios, I'd be so triggered. He is? What? Why though? Why? Why? I need an adult. And I'm like half triggered right now. Hopefully my T-Tar's faster. We hit the Stone Edge on Arcanine. Huge punish there. We are going to be able to pick up the KO even through the Intimidate. I cannot believe that he straight up just went for that. He went for the D-Gleam here. That is going to be enough to pick up the double KO, but remember, we have Mosa and Latios in the back. All we got to do is use Poison Jab and Psychic. We should be able to pick up the double KO. But man, that was I think that was a really hard read from him. Maybe he just like, I'm just going to use Flare Blitz because it's the strongest thing, but still, that's a hard read. And remember, Latios is actually going to be faster than Pheromosa, so it's going to knock the Feeny down to probably about 60%. So it's going to let us avoid things like a Citrus Berry or a Super Citrus, like a Pinch Berry, I guess. What Pinch Berry? It's probably a Wiki Berry on this Feeny. So yeah, we're going to be slamming a Psychic into that guy. It's going to be Stab Psychic and a Poison Jab into that guy, and it's going to be a Life 4 boosted Poison Jab. So normally against like full like bulk Feenies, sorry, full like special attacker Feenies, the Poison Jab would usually be enough. But see, right there, right at that 60%, and it should be enough to KO here because it's boosted off a Life Orb, and we do pick up the KO. So not the cleanest game, but things went extremely well considering how strong our opponent's team was. You know, we gauged their items, we brought the correct Pokemon for the correct situations. It got a little bit dicey when they made a really hard read on us, but our team is also just really strong, and we managed to get a pretty good 2-0 on them. So we're going to hop into another game. We're going to see if we can fight another team, and, you know, I really don't know. We're gonna try. What do we want to use in the next game? I want to use Salamence. We're going to try and use Salamence in the next game. So we're going to hop into another game. Here we go. Alright, we're going up against Rhydon, Greninja, Goodra. Oh, I don't even remember all these Pokemon names. I don't know what that... Leafany? Tapu Koko and Klefki. Very much random stuff. Let's see. T-Tar is pretty good here. I think T-Tar Excadrill is definitely the play. We enter T-Tar, we enter Excadrill. I think Latios might be better than Salamence. No, it's not. Salamence is probably a little bit better. Alright, we still have 56 seconds. Mosa's probably another really good Mon here. Mosa is very susceptible to like Greninja Water Shurikens though. I think I might bring Salamence and Latios and just have a board that can always just have Earthquake spam with Excadrill. I think that's probably the best way to play this. So Salamence, Latios, Tyranitar, Exeggutor, we're starting things off. Hopefully that Rhydon isn't that much of a problem. I think like worst case scenario, like we lead Etar and Exeggutor and we just get bodied by Rhydon. That would suck. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think the Rhydon might not even be coming. I think we have a lot of things to actually check the Rhydon. So we'll see if Rhydon's coming. I'm gonna really commit to dealing with it if I do see it, but I don't see it being that big of a problem. So T-Tar and Exeggutor starting things off. We're using Klefki and Goodra, so he's probably going to try and set up screens of some sort. I think what I'm probably going to do, I think I'm actually just going to Z-move the Goodra and Iron Head the Klefki. It's going to chunk the Klefki, it might KO the Goodra, and then next turn it'll set up for a potential one-shot on both of them from whatever damage they're at after like Iron Head and the Z-move. So the Iron Head is going to actually be dealing good damage to Klefki, but it'll let him get a Reflect up if he wants it. Like that's completely fine with me if he wants to get his Reflect up. I really could care less. It'd be funny if he went for an actual attack that wasn't Prankster. Like what could he use? Like Draining Kiss? Oh my gosh, I missed. Wait, what? How did I miss? I'm getting tilted by this little ladder, man. He's using a Bright Powder Klefki, and I just missed with my Iron Head. And he's going for an attack. He's not using a Prankster. Oh my gosh, what is this ladder? Like, why Bright Powder Klefki? Or it's Laxin Sense or something, but I just missed my Iron Head on it, and he's going for like a Draining Kiss on me. What is he like really trying to accomplish? Oh, and I'm pretty sure that was Scarf Goodra. Like, I'm relatively sure it's Scarf, because my T-Tar is full speed, it's like a sweeper T-Tar. I mean, he missed his Muddy Water, but like Scarf Goodra, Bright Powder Klefki, he's going for the Draining Kiss. Leave my T-Tar alone. And, oh my goodness. Alright, what's next? You know, what else can be thrown at me to, like, demoralize me even further? Alright, so we gotta go into, like, the depths of what could possibly happen that could suck to try and find out what these guys, what's coming out of their mind when they make their team. So we've seen the Bright Powder, we've seen the Choice Scarf, we see the Greninja here. Alright, so Greninja is faster than a lot of my Mons. I guess he could Water Shuriken me, right? Water Shuriken my Exeggutor would probably KO it. That would suck. That would suck a lot. I don't really have anything to counter that. I can hard switch in my Latios in for T-Tar and just go for an Earthquake. I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to force him to Water Shuriken me because he probably just doesn't have it, even though every Greninja should have it. We're going to try and go for the Earthquake here. We're probably going to miss the Klefki again. He's going for a Calm Mind! He just Draining Kiss me last turn, though. Isn't that a physical attack? Oh, it's so weird. This is so weird. And he's probably... does he have Water Shuriken then? No, he doesn't. What? Every single turn, something weird is happening, and I don't know how to stop it from happening. We one-shot the Klefki. I'm glad that thing's gone, because that was just a barrel of randomness. And what is Greninja doing? He's going for a Map Block, but it's slower than everything. I guess that's not unexpected, but it's just wrong. So we've twisted it to being them unexpected to this guy just being bad, which is like expectable to have bad opponents. I'm a little bit tilted because I've started to see some really weird spot on the low level battle spot ladder because literally anything can happen. And you gotta watch out for everything. Like there's last two. I could go for my Draco, it'll probably miss. I go for my Ice Beam, it's super effective. I think I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam. Ice Beam on Leaveney, Earthquake should be able to wrap this up, but who knows? Like he could Quick Claw me with that Leaveney. Or he could have Bright Powder on one and Laxin Sense on the other. It looks like we've started to stabilize a little bit. We are going to be able to KO the Greninja here. Leaveney gets chunked. It's not really doing that much damage to it, but Ice Beam might be able to take it out. I think Ice Beam is going to be a little bit stronger than the Psychic. And remember, he is weak to the Ice attacks. So hopefully this KOs. Looks like it's not. It's not really another world. I'm starting to think of everything bad that could possibly happen. Like, okay, cool. We didn't proc his weakness policy on his Leaveney. Like, what else could go wrong in this game, you know? That's the only thing that I'm really trying to say. I'm starting to see some really weird stuff. We're going to send out the Salamence here. It seems like a waste to send the Salamence out, but it's the secure kill. We want to save the T-Tar in the back in case he Protect Baits us and, you know, a Sandstorm goes away. I need to reapply the Sandstorm. So we are just going to be able to go for... I'm not even going to Mega Evolve. I'm just going to Hyper Voice him because it'll be funny. And then, yeah, we'll just go for an Iron Head, because we've already shown Iron Head, and we're going to be able to wrap this one up relatively easy. I'd love to see him Quick Claw me, though. At this point, it would just be funny if he quick clawed me, right? So we are going to pick up the KO, and it just goes to show that Battle Spot doubles is a scary place when compared to like VGC 2017 like championship format, because in that format things have streamlined into like a solid meta no matter what part of the ladder you're on. But at this part, you're literally fighting people that have everything, like everything, and it's all weird. So let me know what you guys think about these games, about the team that I'm using in the comments below. We're going to be switching back over to VGC 2017 relatively soon, but I wanted to play a few more games in the Battle Spot Doubles format with this T-Tar team. So as always, guys, let me know what you guys think about this team in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.